What is Git? Consider Git as a local time machine. The problem is that in a project, when vibe coding, you will have a lot of files that will be created by the AI agent. You have also the possibility that the AI agent makes some mistakes, and when you iterate with it to correct the bugs, it doesn't work. And so you need at some point to go back to a previous version. And without this time machine, it's very difficult, especially for beginners. So the solution, it's Git. Git is a local time machine. There are other solutions, but this one is the most widespread currently. And so it will turn your project into a personal time machine. And so rather than saving copies of your project a bit everywhere, Git will run behind the scene to make that for you. And so how it works? So there are two steps. At first, you are working with the AI agent on your project. Then you will put all your updates after testing that it works well into what we called a staging area, which is here the entry point of the time machine. And then you will turn on the local time machine to make what we call a commit. So actually, the time machine will make a snapshot of your project and will save it in its cupboard of time capsule safely. And so anytime if there is any issue when working on a project with an AI agent, you can go back to a previous version of your project, a previous version that works. And so in software development, a use of time machine is absolutely necessary. And when vibe coding, it's even more necessary because the idea of vibe coding is that you don't look at the code. So, and AI works for you. And so sometime during the conversation, AI can lose its context or cannot figure out what the source of a bug, for instance. And so it's important that you have a backup solution to go back to a previous version to the code to restart a new and fresh conversation with the AI agent to solve any issues. So it's an instant safety net. When there is a mistake, either by you or the AI, you can jump back to a previous version. You can also make what we call a branch. A branch is just a parallel universe where you will do an experiment rather than an experiment directly on your main universe. So your main project. So for instance, if you want to try a new functionality, you can make a branch. This is the idea. And so you have what we could call a full audit trail. You know exactly what changed and when, which is important if you want to go back to a previous version.